guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here, and today we're going to be showing you what is going to be a brand new concept bar for 2025, bringing something completely new and unique to the Benidorm bar scene. A drinks exchange bar called Four Jacks. What is that all about? Well, let's go and find out as we speak to Brett and Andrea, who have taken over what used to be Cayman Baby. Brett and Andrea, great to see you today.
Nice to see you too.
So let's go back a fair few months now to where it all began. What made you decide to come to Benidorm? What is this bar going to be all about? What's your idea?
So our idea, which we've had for quite a while now, is to do a concept bar like a stock exchange.
Okay.
So where prices rise and fall, and this is all fundamental to the client, so it can work. The more they buy, the cheaper it gets, vice versa. If a drink isn't selling, we can drop the prices. One of the biggest things with it is the price crash. So everybody can be sat having a drink, all really nice and chilled, just about to move on, and then we have a price crash. Everything drops to the lowest price it can be, which gives people opportunity to get a drink that they like or that they're enjoying, big group of them, and discount prices. You know, concept bars are on the up, so we thought, you know, we'd kind of move with that. And the reason we chose Benidorm is it wasn't our first choice. What we needed was somewhere where we had a lot of British tourism. So we looked at Karaoke Area, we looked at other places. We've been in Benidorm before, we've had a lot of businesses previously, and we come back when England was playing Spain. Atmosphere was amazing, loads and loads of people, a lot of fun, and it just kind of solidified our decision that, you know, we needed to be here.
Excellent. And you've looked at a fair few places before you finally got your premises.
Yes, so it's been a very long, tedious process. We've looked at, I dare say, 10 locales physically. We've made lots of phone calls. Things didn't happen as quickly as we would like, but we're really happy with what we've got now. I think the location and everything about what we've got is fantastic.
Yeah, where are we?
We are on the Mediterranean.
Right, central to the new town?
Yes, straight across from the grill house.
Grill house, just down from Presidente Hotel and not far from Dom Pancho, so it is really central to everything, but slightly away from the crazy part as well, which I think you're going to find a good balance here.
Yeah, I do. I mean, Calle Girona is just to one side, you've got the beachfront to the other side, close to Tiki Beach, you've got Miller's round the corner, Silver City on that corner. So yeah, we're quite central, and I think we'll do really well.
And how's the refurb going so far?
It's going good. Taking our time with things, and we're doing a lot of it ourselves because it's hard to get our vision across to other people, and we want to do things ourselves. Like I said, we've had bars and restaurants before, and we know what we want, and we're going to kind of proceed doing it ourselves, so the final kind of piece is exactly where we want it to be. Yeah,
your dad Dave and his partner Trish are involved as well. They're inside getting busy.
Yeah.
Should we go have a look inside?
Yeah, we can do. Come on.
So here we are inside what is going to be Four Jacks Drinks Exchange.
Yes.
It was already a cafe before, that's right, yeah? So the basics were kind of set out.
There was.
But you've got a lot of work to do.
A hell of a lot of work. You know, with it being a cafeteria, it's not really in the theme and layout that we want, colour schemes and things. We need to put our own stamp on things. So if you want me to kind of go through and explain what's what, where's going to be where?
Yeah, exactly. Let's start with the bar.
So we're trying to have a centrepiece, and one of the things we want to do, being Four Jacks Stock Exchange, having, you know, graphs going up and down, we've decided to incorporate some LED lighting in the back where the bottles are going to be, and then have like a 3-tiered staggered display. Big mirror at the top, you know, have all your nice fancy bottles at the front, nice and easy to work as well. You know, having a bar before, no, it needs to be practical, so there's been a lot of thought go into it. This side here will be the cocktail area. Okay. So we are going to do coffees, but that's not primarily going to be the drinks that we're selling. It's going to be a lot more alcohol based. So we want a proper cocktail station for those hens or the girls that like to come in, have a nice cocktail on the summer's day. Nice variety of local beers. And yeah, I think there's still a bit more to do, tying the colours in and having to decide which distributors to go with. But
has it been frustrating so far?
Yes, very frustrating. So something that should have took a few hours in theory ended up taking about 3 or 4 days. We had a few problems along the way, but we've ironed them out and it's all working. If you'd like to have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look at the lights.
Excellent.
So this is going to be like your main feature behind the bar, and you can see here the colour scheme that you've got going on.
Yes.
A lot of thought has gone into that as well.
It has. We actually had a company do the brand design. So what we wanted was, rather than just come up with something ourselves, we had an idea for the name, but we wanted a company to help us have that branding. So, when you look at McDonald's, you see the arches, and when you look at certain things, you relate to it as a brand.
Yeah.
So the same thing with us. We wanted to go with the neon pink and the blue, and the 4Jax logo, and the stock exchange with the little graph charts being incorporated in the lettering. And yeah, so I think they've done a great job, and we just need to tie all of that in with everything else that we're doing. And yeah. So
and you've also had software specifically developed.
Yes, we
for
have.
This, which goes back a long way, doesn't it? This has been a dream of yours for a while, hasn't it?
It has. It's been a couple of years in the making. We spoke to a guy called Chris Dunkley in the UK that developed the software. So it replicates the stock market. So we have a, shall I say, open market price. So when we first open during the day, everything will be at a set price. Based on what people are buying, then prices will go up and down, and it will fluctuate like the stock market. So every, 5 minutes seems to be a sweet point. We've been playing with it. Then prices will change based on the purchases made.
Okay.
What we also do, like I said, mentioned earlier, the market crash. So there was a big crash on the Dow Jones in 1987, I think it was. We'll replicate that. So to give people the best prices and to keep them here longer, we can drop the prices to the bare minimum, and that will take everything down. It'll give everybody about 5 minutes to come and put an order in at the lowest prices we can do, and then slowly they'll go back up, and again, based on what people are purchasing, they'll either stay where they are really low, or they'll go up, or they'll go down. But essentially the clients are in control of the prices of the drinks.
It's going to be a really engaging experience, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun more than anything else. There's a lot of places, especially in Benidorm, you've got Uncle Ped's that do really cheap drinks. There's other places down in Old Town with the cocktails and gin alley that do quite expensive. You're going to be able to get a bit of everything here at really good prices, and you can have a bit of a competition. So if you come in with a group of your friends and there's somebody else drinking something different, you can push their prices up, you can push your prices down, and vice versa.
Fun.
Yes.
And there's going to be screens all over the bar with this.
There is, yes. So it's mainly to give the visual of a stock market, the stock exchange like in New York. So there's going to be screens with all the prices going up, all the names of the drinks. There's going to be LED tickers with the prices, letting you know it's gone down 2% on Heineken or whatever. So it's going to be a lot of visuals, a lot of lighting, a lot of fun, and that's the main thing. That's one of the reasons we want to do what we're doing, is engage people, give them an experience, and have a bit of fun while we do it. Okay,
so let's have a little look around the rest of the bar then.
Okay.
So this is the main floor bar area, really?
Yep.
That back wall, is that where all the screens are going to go?
Yes, so along this back wall here, we're going to have 4 big 32-inch TVs displaying all the prices that will be going up and down. So, on that wall, we think, because the glass paneling will open up, everybody on the terrace will be able to see it. Everyone's got a visual to keep an eye on the prices, to see whether they want to buy a drink or not. We're also going to have 2 more on here in front of the cocktail bar. Pool table here for those that want to have a game of pool. Seems quite popular, so we like people to engage in games, shall we say. And yeah, so in the middle here as well, we're going to be having a large round ticker display, so all the prices of the name of the drink and whether it's gone up or down by how much will be going around in a big circle, so people will have that as a visual as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Flip over to the other side of the main sort of floor area. What's this area going to be?
So in this corner we will be building a DJ booth. Big screen, that screen actually is going to be going on that wall for karaoke.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing karaoke, hopefully live music. We've already started speaking to a few acts as well. And over here, so that people can sit and enjoy it, we're going to have a really nice custom-made seating area that's, you know, comfortable. It's not going to be the normal tables and chairs. So it's going to be a big curve. People can sit. You know, if you're doing karaoke, you can sing to your friends.
Like a sofa?
Yes, like a sofa. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So we've got a guy who's doing all the framing. He's been speaking to a haberdashery, which you don't see back in the UK much anymore, but they're going to be doing all the like the custom fabric for it. So we need to be thinking about, you know, how it's going to wear and stuff. So, but yeah, it's all good. Everything's kind of coming together. It's just a lot of things we're going through, but that's where that's going to be, and it'd be a nice relaxing area, you know, especially sit down, have a cocktail, listen to somebody singing, maybe enjoy it if they're good, maybe not. It depends on
all part of the fun.
Yeah, of course.
And then of course you've got the massive terrace out front.
Yes,
we'll go have a look at that now.
Really big terrace, and yeah, we can go have a look.
So yeah, big terrace out the front here. What do you think? Maybe 25 tables, something like that out here?
Something like that, 25 to 30, but what we want to do is not squeeze everyone in. So when we get the tables and chairs, we'll lay it out and see how it looks, and when we're happy and it's comfortable, I'll be able to give you an exact number. But
and 2 big screens?
Yes, so this screen here will be moving over there. Just to give people the opportunity to watch something different. So, you know, Formula 1, MotoGP, but then really big 3 metre by 2.5 metre outside screen for the football.
That's a beast.
Events. Yes.
That is a beast.
Well, you need to, don't you, to be fair.
Excellent. Well, last question.
Go on.
Do you have an opening date?
Not specifically, no. What we want to do is take our time, do things right, get it all sorted, and, you know, have everything working, functioning, so that when people do come, they can have the best experience straight away. What we don't want to do is rush into it.
Wise move.
We'd like to say we'd be open for February, you know, maybe the end of February, so start of the new season. So March, realistically, it'd be really good for us because you've got St Patrick's Day, Cheltenham Festival. So that's where we'd like to be, but, you know, see how things go, and if it does, it does. If it doesn't, maybe a little bit longer, but it needs to be right. Yeah.
Fingers crossed for you.
Thank you very much.
And I'm really excited about this bar. I think it's going to be brilliant. Something completely different.
So do we. You know, bringing something a little bit different to Benidorm. You've got a lot of normal bars, do the karaoke and the sports. This is something, a lot different.
With an edge.
Yes.
And it's going to be fun.
Excellent.
And I'm going to be in here all the time.
Thank you.
I love a gamble and anything like that, so yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
Me too.
Thank you very much for your time, and best of luck. There you go, guys, a little introduction to 4 Jacks Drinks Exchange Bar. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments. We'll more than likely be doing a follow-up video to see how the progress is getting along, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.